Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Kounde card to review. We're taking a look at a card who is 5'11", high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So guys, with Kounde in-game, he's going to look like this, right? So it's a card that is currently 290k on the market. With the Shadow Chemistry style, he is going to be working with 95 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, while being boosted in the defensive area. This card is going to be set up very nicely in the pace department. His passing stats is also at a 90 for short passing, 82 for long passing, which is obviously fantastic to work with as an actual defender. Dribbling stats also going to be in a pretty decent area for a center back because he's a person who is 5'11 with an average body type. So with a card like this, your main focus is going to be good transition speed, right? Moving left and right is definitely going to be the key thing to work with when it comes to this card, because that's going to be the main thing that you're obviously going to have to take a look at. Now, with this card, you could technically make him a lengthy player too on the anchor chemistry style, which could definitely be something that you can work with. We're going to be trying him out on both of them to see which one kind of fits what I want the most. Lengthy on an anchor does not look terrible. You can see that some people are giving him that anchor chemistry style just to be able to make him that lengthy player because of the massive physical boost that the card actually ends up getting, right? So pace in a good area, defense in a good area, physicality also in a good area, but it's like I was saying earlier, it wouldn't be horrible to give them the Shadow Chemistry style either, right? So it just depends on what you feel like you want the most, because the massive defensive boost is obviously very nice as well. Now, like I said, dribbling, working with the average body type and 5'11 height is definitely a huge plus, because that definitely looks like it's very well set up for this card. In-game traits, he actually has a dives into tackles traits, right? So that could be a very helpful thing to work with when it comes to defensive animations in this game, because as you guys know, I don't know if it's like it's a CPU AI trait, but when players usually have this trait in the defense, they make really good animation choices when it comes to defending, right? So we're going to see if that's going to be the same case with Kounde in game, right? So yeah, we'll be trying him out again on both the Shadow and the Anchor, boosting the pace, defending, and physicality as much as possible. We're also trying out Guendouzi, Camavinga, and Pedri at the same time, so might as well have Kounde in the squad too. So yeah, we'll see how he plays in game. He'll just be playing in the center back position in a 4-back, as well as a 3-back playing in the right center back position. So we'll see what he's like there. Hopefully he's a beast. Well, at least you guys know that he still gets dusted on the pace. Nice pass with the weak foot. Good challenge. Nicely done. I don't know why he stopped running there. That would have been perfect for me. Oh, Kounde? Well done. I thought he scored that. I was like, wow, that's a goal you don't see that often. No, oh, we're good. Oh, Pedri. Good pass. Nicely done. Nice. Good block. Good block. Good block. Nice. A little bit of transition speed there. Nice, good switch there. Nice pass. That was all Kounde's AI. Let's go. Nice Guendouzi. Switch to the bottom here. Nice. Good pass, Kounde. Saw Kounde there. Yeah, he helped me out there too. Okay, Kounde. And he heads it back. That's amazing. Let's go, Kounde. Oh, we got it. Rat. Why am I doing that pass? Why? Why, my boy Kounde's got me though. I'm pretty sure he deflected that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did. Messed up, but he saves me. He saves me. He still responded well there. I just had to hold L trigger. I didn't want to like press a tackle button of any sorts, because if I did, he probably would have fouled him and then I would have been messed up. No. Kounde. Good block, Kounde. Needed that. Kounde's been fantastic for me, man. You know, he's been really, really good. Another block there with him. Yeah, so that one he got a little bit dusted, but that's Leon's card, so. Oh, this game, man, come on. Oh, that block, Kounde. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Kounde card. So, guys, to be honest with you, he's an absolute monster, man. I really, really enjoyed using him. To be fair, the decision between both the Shadow and the Anchor, I feel like the Anchor could be very ideal to give him because the lengthy kind of pushes those long distance runs a little bit more, which I feel like could be helpful because when I was giving him the Shadow chemistry style, there were moments for those long distance runs where it's like, if I had that little bit of extra pace or maybe even on a lengthy, because you hit that certain midpoint where it becomes, you know, you using the lengthy part of the card, that's where it'd be really helpful to work with. So on the Shadow, that's where he got dusted sometimes, but the Anchor definitely feels like it makes a lot of sense because not only do you turn him into a lengthy player, but you also give him that little bit of extra aggression, strength, and jumping, which is super helpful to work with because his defensive stats is still going to be in a fantastic area considering the fact that he has the high defensive work rate. Now, for me personally, I always tell you guys this, right? But the high attacking work rate is never really a personal preference of mine. However, I feel like this card actually compensates really well for the high attacking work rate. I feel like his positioning on the pitch is really nice. Like I was mentioning earlier, I don't know if it's the dives into tackles trait. I don't know what it is when it comes to these types of cards. But when they have that trait, they make really, really good decisions when it comes to defensive capabilities. You could see that on multiple occasions, him saving my life from a deflection that would go closer to the goalkeeper or would hit off the post. He would just do a really good job. And defensive animations, when I'm actually just holding L trigger and just defending with him normally, would come off great as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and buy this card to use in your setup, there's so many different ways you can line him up, because one, it's fantastic that he has the right back position change, because let's say, for instance, you already have your two center backs, right? Let's say, ballpark this, right? You have David Alaba, Eder Militao, this Kounde card. Kounde is going to be set up in that right back position. Whoever you put in the left back position, you could technically use them as a player in the midfield or attacking setup. So for instance, if you did the Acuna card, you have that card in the left back area that's going to be transferred over to the midfield area, and you can work with a 3-back formation, right? So stuff like that is always super helpful to work with, because I was using him for a little bit in that right center back position, and that high work rate is less of a nuisance there. But generally speaking, the card is fantastic. Like I said, he saved me on multiple occasions. Definitely a really, really good card. Now, when it comes to the comparisons, obviously the center back comparison is going to be mainly to the French national ones, because you know, you have other cards like Kounde, who still exists in the market, who apparently is still pretty decent. Lacroix, but you can see that there's not really a whole lot. You could obviously get the cheaper options like Varane, Saliba. Saliba is still pretty decent to use as of right now. But guys, the main thing with this card is the fact that he plays for Barcelona, is the fact that he gives you those French links as well. So the price of the card, you know, you guys know how the promos go. They might, you know, keep going lower, but right now the 290k mark actually makes a lot of sense for how he performs in game. I genuinely thought he was a very, very good center back to use, regardless of the work rate that he was working with. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.